Hi everyone, I'm Lee and I'm the coach of the Zeiss Medical team. Laura, our project leader, and I are very excited to show you what our team has been working on since the design review. So please lean back, relax and enjoy the new Brüggeflix Original.
Show to you our project, which is all about brain surgery. Zeiss Convivo allows to take microscopic pictures of the brain tissue without having to remove it. But there's also one problem with these new pictures. We want to solve this problem with our application.
When you first open the app, you see the lessons area where you can access all the lessons. I'm going to jump straight into the first question. In this question type, I'm supposed to find the Convivo image at the bottom that matches the traditional image at the top. If you want a more detailed view of the image, you can simply click on the image, zoom into a specific area you want to inspect. So I'm going to go ahead and press on check. I was correct. That was the state of our app up to the design review. And now, before we show you what's changed since then, I'd like to start off by talking about the problem that we try to solve with our app. So, Zeiss developed this new microscopic device called Convivo that made the process of finding tumors and removing them a lot more efficient and more safe. But the core problem was that the traditional image that pathologists were already very used to diagnosing looked very different from the image produced by the Convivo. And that's where our app Brain Game came in, which aims to teach pathologists how to diagnose Convivo images in an interactive and engaging way. So let's first take a quick look at our requirements. So our app will provide a lesson-based learning platform for pathologists who, after completing all of the lessons and a final test, will be able to earn an official certificate by Zeiss. The three most important non-functional requirements were the support for high-resolution images, the extensibility through content updates, and also full functionality without an internet connection. Now, since Brain Game is essentially a learning app, I'd like to talk about two learning principles that we used to make the learning experience more effective and more efficient. First being active recall, a learning method designed to actively stimulate the memory. So when a pathologist is first shown a new piece of information, we found that the best way to commit this piece of information to memory is by actively recalling it. And we do this in the form of multiple questions that directly follow and test the user on the previously learned information. And we try to package all of this into a so-called lesson, which should take no longer than 5 to 10 minutes to complete. The second learning principle we used is to avoid repetition. So we found that giving users repetitive tasks leads them to go through the app passively and eventually losing interest. Which is why we've come up with 4 different question types to always keep the user actively engaged in the learning process. Now, I'd like to give you guys a more in-depth view into our app with a short demo. Enjoy.
This is Nikolai on his first day of work at the pathology. He's heard about the new Convivo technology they use here. Hoping to impress his new boss, he's brought all the books he could possibly find on the subject with him.
Hello, Nikolai. Would you mind telling me what you're doing with all these books?
Oh yeah, I'm preparing for my internship, sir.
Did no one tell you? We make diagnosis based on Convivo images here. And they've come out with this new learning app called Brain Game, where it's very simple and you learn how to diagnose Convivo images.
So this means I don't need all these heavy books anymore?
No. Put down the books and take out your iPhone and download the Brain Game app.
All right. So I got the app now, and yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the lessons area. Okay. You'll be taught how to diagnose Convivo image. But first, let's set up your profile.
All right.
I forgot. You don't have your profile information yet. I have to communicate with Zeiss and get that for you. But actually, this is the profile area. And here you can see your progress. And you can also set learning reminders or add a daily goal if you want to keep you on track.
Okay.
So, good luck studying.
Thank you
See
very much,
later.
sir. Hey, but wait. You forgot to tell me what this third area here is for.
Oh, this is the practice area. See, here you can just keep practicing your skills. See, this is like kind of a hard question. So we also added a filter that you can activate. So example, I want a more simple question type. I select filter by type and yes, no.
Okay.
And you'll be asked a very simple question like this one, where you just have to select if this tissue is cancerous or not.
Oh yeah, I know that one. No, that tissue is not cancerous at all. Oh, I was
See,
wrong.
You have a lot of practice ahead of you.
Yeah.
And good luck with that final test also.
Wait, what final test?
You'll find out when you completed all the lessons.
Okay, so I get straight to it.
Have fun studying.
Thank you.
While Nikolai is practicing for his final test, let me show you how we use the visitor pattern in our app. We support different kinds of questions. There are single choice, drop down, yes, no, and tree questions. Each type has its own view. Here we have an array of type question. It contains questions of mixed types which are waiting to be displayed inside the practice area. Unfortunately, we don't know which view to construct for which question type. Remember, different question types have different views. And that's where the visitor pattern comes in.
The next question button has been pressed. Step forward.
The security guard is scanning which type the question has. It's a single choice question. Thanks to the visitor pattern, we can now visit the right method for constructing the appropriate view of the question. And the question can now be displayed to the user. This process repeats every time a new question has to be displayed. As you can see, the visitor pattern provides a clean implementation for constructing the right view while traversing an array of questions. In the future, we could easily add new question types without changing the display logic at all. And now let's have a look back to our young pathologist. How are you doing?
Oh, I just finished all the lessons now, so let's see if I've unlocked that final test. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Don't panic, Nikolai. You have studied so hard the last 3 weeks. Okay, so yeah, let's go. This test consists of multiple questions. You will be able to switch.
Oh, hi, Nikolai. How are you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm just about to start the final test now. So, but I still need my login credentials.
Good thing I have those with me today. Go ahead and log in.
So go ahead and type that in. All right.
I think you should also set up a profile picture if you want that on your certificate.
Oh, for sure. I think I just have the right one in my library.
I like that picture. That's a good picture.
Perfect.
Log in and have fun with the final test. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so let's go.
29 minutes later, Nikolai is answering his final question.
That's a hard one. That one. Oh yeah, I've passed the final test now. So the only thing left I have to do is go ahead and press that request certificate button down here, and hopefully I will be rewarded with a certificate by Zeiss.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Okay, so since I now got an official certificate by Zeiss, I think I'm the right one to sum everything up. And yeah, what do we have achieved since the design review in December? I mean, yeah, the pathologist can now bookmark questions and also tutorials and also add his own notes to them. You have also already seen the filter that can now be applied to questions in the practice area. This allows the user to refine the topic, the difficulty, and also the question type he wants to practice. We also implemented an email notification the user can choose to send after passing the final test to Zeiss by just pressing that request certificate button you just saw. Also worth mentioning is our profile area. There the user can track his progress, but also make different settings or change different settings of the app. Okay, so, but what's next? I mean, there are a lot of different ways we could improve our app in the future. On the one hand, connecting Brain Game to an official server from Zeiss will allow upload of new questions and tutorials, not only via an App Store update, but also via an over-the-air update. On the other hand, switching from our own login service to the official Zeiss login service would enable seamless integration into the Zeiss ecosystem. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Thank you all very much, and I would like to give over the words to our customer, Kai, Christopher, and Sheetal.
Team. Lee, what's about you? So the best reward what I can say for a team like you is that the message what I heard a few hours before, so we will use this app in the real world. So Zeiss is building up an education platform for Convivo and similar devices, and we will use this app for the market research we will do in the next weeks and months with our customers, and I guess that is the best reward you can earn. And yeah, it's a result of all the fun we had together and we worked together. And also greetings from Christopher. He's in the airplane from Dubai to Munich, but actually too late. Sorry for that. But he also wants to give his greetings to you and thank you very much. And you will see it in the wild, in the real world. Thank you.
Thank you.